It's not goop. It's groomwell for the fastidious man.
How does a face from our most innocent memories quietly disappear, leaving behind a whisper of America's golden age? Tony Dow, the beloved big brother from Leave It to Beaver, died on July 27, 2022, after a quiet battle with cancer. For those who grew up watching Wally Cleaver's steady hand and kind heart guide his little brother through suburban life, the news felt like the closing of something sacred. He was more than a character. He was an emblem of what we wished family could be. If stories like this help you remember the people who once lit up your screen, consider subscribing. There are more lives worth honoring. Tony Dow was born Anthony Lee Dow on April 13, 1945, in Hollywood, California. His mother was a stunt woman, one of the few women breaking into action scenes in early westerns, and his father was a designer and contractor. Dow was a child of motion and poise. He trained as a swimmer and earned the title of Junior Olympics diving champion. But it wasn't a diving board that would make him famous. Without formal acting experience, he attended an open casting call and landed the role that would shape his life, Wally Cleaver. For 6 seasons, Tony Dow brought warmth and calm to the whirlwind of childhood that was Leave It to Beaver. His portrayal of Wally, bright, polite, and emotionally grounded, became a model of the all-American boy. As the series gained cultural significance, Dow's image became inseparable from that dream. He was a teenage heartthrob on magazine covers, yet far from the chaos of stardom. After the show ended in 1963, Dow stepped into other roles, appearing on television series like Dr. Kildare, My 3 Sons, and The Mod Squad. But in truth, nothing ever eclipsed Wally. Dow later returned to Hollywood, but also to more personal pursuits. He studied filmmaking and journalism, built homes to pay the bills, and later embraced directing, with credits including Babylon 5, Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, and Coach. Yet the shadow of the boy from Mayfield always followed. In his later years, Tony Dow spoke openly about something few Hollywood icons ever dared: clinical depression. With bravery and grace, he participated in self-help videos and public conversations that gave voice to suffering behind the smiles. It was a gesture of humility and of hope. Dow also turned to sculpture, creating abstract bronze forms that reflected his internal landscape more than any photograph ever could. In 2008, his work was chosen to be displayed at the Louvre Société Nationale de Beaux-Arts exhibition. A warrior without armor. That was how his final creation was titled. It spoke volumes. In May of 2022, Dow was diagnosed with liver cancer. The announcement came with dignity, as did his passing, which occurred peacefully at his home in Topanga, California. On July 27th, he was 77 years old. His wife Lauren was by his side. Tony Dow leaves behind a legacy not just as Wally Cleaver, but as a man who grew into roles far more complex than television ever gave him. He became a director, an artist, and a mental health advocate. He showed that a child star could grow up, fall down, and get back up on his own terms. His sculptures still stand in quiet galleries, but perhaps his greatest creation was the life he shaped after fame had faded. In a world that often forgets its yesterday, Tony Dow reminds us of the power of decency, of quiet strength, and of the enduring light that even a sitcom character can leave behind. If his story moved you, share your memory in the comments and subscribe to this channel. Let us keep remembering, not the noise of celebrity, but the souls behind the smiles.